So is Mike Mentzer the most controversial and revolutionary figure in the golden era of bodybuilding, or just bodybuilding in general? Let's go ahead and talk about it on today's edition of Fitness After Dark. What's going on, bros and brochachas? Welcome to the latest edition of Fitness After Dark with your host as always, Navia Asensio, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. For those of you guys that don't know, right, Mike Mentzer is up there, right? He's in the upper list. He's in the upper echelon on the golden era of bodybuilding. You could talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger. You could talk about Sergio Olympia. You could talk about Franco Colombo, but you just have to, bro, include the man himself, Mike Mentzer, bro. Mike Mentzer is I'd say definitely a controversial figure, but a real one in the sport of bodybuilding. Honestly, just because of his mindset regarding training. He's like super duper famous for this training method where he recommended doing one set. He would recommend only working out 1 day a week, bro. Every 4 days. That's right, 1 day a week, pretty much. And a lot of people were like, what? Especially back in the 80s, bro, when it's high intensity, just going crazy every single day in preparation for like a Mr. Olympia. That was like the norm back then. So for someone like Mike Mentzer, who was already like a popular figure by then, right, in bodybuilding, for him to be like, yo, listen up, guys, this is what I do, bro. This is what is ideally the norm, right? People are like, what? We're shocked about it. And nowadays, a lot of his training methods and ideologies have been picking up steam, like on TikTok, Instagram. People are like, yo, what? Yo, let me check this out, bro. And he's a revolutionary figure for that, especially with his mindset being like, okay, you can work out once a day, right? Or once a day for a week. But the thing is, though, you got to go 100%. You got to give it 1,000%. Like, I want you to literally puke. Well, that's not how I say it, but that's the quote from Mike Mentzer himself. His training usually was so intense, bro. He would usually pass out or be vomiting just from how intense the workouts would be. And just from head to toe, it was just like, yo, this is such an intense workout. The other thing that kind of made him like super revolutionary and kind of a controversial figure was his whole ordeal with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1980 Mr. Olympia, which to this day is one of the most contested and more controversial Olympias in bodybuilding history. Like if they were to make like an American Crime Story on the whole thing, bro, on bodybuilding, forget pumping iron, bro. That would be it, bro. The 1980 Mr. Olympia. But to give you the gist of it, Arnold and Mike Mentzer came in like first and like third place, I believe. Arnold came in, apparently from what Mike Mentzer said, he was like on coke, like it was a whole thing, a whole shebang. And then backstage, bro, apparently one of the people that were in charge of the Mr. Olympia was talking to Arnold, who was like mad for whatever reason because he wanted 2 weight classes to start being implemented in one of the Olympias. And Mike Mentzer was like, what? And everyone was just like, wait, what are you talking about, bro? And that's when Mike Mentzer came up, was like, oh, he was probably drugged up, he was probably on coke. And while Arnold and the organizer were talking about it, the two got into it like hard. Arnold was like, yo, he got mad about it and called out Mike Mentzer. Mike Mentzer came up to him and was like, what? What's up? And dude, the two almost got into a scuffle, bro. And Mike Mentzer, he was this close, bro. This close to giving Arnold the biz, baby. But Mike Mentzer overall, super duper controversial, revolutionary though at the same time. Like if I were to pick one of the dudes that I'd love to work out with from that period, Arnold would be up there, right? But Mike Mentzer, man, RIP, bro. If he was alive, man, that would be the man. His circumstances with how he passed away are super strange, even to this day, bro. He passed away in 2002 or 2003, and the whole thing super duper strange, man. Him and his brother passed away literally days apart. Like it was the strangest ordeal. Some say the bodybuilding business, they might have taken him out, bro. That's the whole conspiracy behind his death, that he might have known too much, and they didn't want the public to know that there are more different methods of just training and getting the body of your dreams than what the public knows about, man. So that's the little conspiracy behind Mike Mentzer, the most controversial and revolutionary man in bodybuilding today, baby. But if you guys really want to get into more history and more depth about him, I definitely recommend checking out some of his appearances on talk shows. He has this whole like hour video where he breaks down the fundamentals behind like his 1 day a week program, which is super duper fascinating, especially just going over the purpose of it and what happens when you give your body 1,000% that 1 day a week and how much growth it gets. The mindset or explanation behind that is just like when you give your body the maximum effort you can give it, that's when real growth happens, right? Whereas if you go to the gym 6 to 7 days but you aren't giving it all your effort, then there's really no point compared to the 1 day a week method that he was famous for. And what's even crazier is that 1 day a week method was what he used for the 1980 Mr. Olympia and for prep, which was why a lot of the bodybuilders were like, yo, no fucking way, bro. Sit down. You're capping, bro. There's no chance. There's no chance there. So that's really, really cool. And then there's like various talk shows he was on, and he even he had his own radio show up until I believe his death, where he just talked about training, his time bodybuilding, his time competing in the Mr. Olympias. His physique, top to bottom, is unmatched, dude. He was in super duper phenomenal shape. And it's just sad, dude, especially his passing. Apparently, like, his later life wasn't all the best, right? Like, he might have been on some sort of he might have been on substances that really just messed him up and contributed to his demise, man. And it's sad too, dude, because Mike Mentzer, if he was alive, he would have been so influential with like training nowadays, especially that ideology of the one day a week training. A lot of people would be like, what the fuck? And when people stumble upon it now, they're like mind blown. They're like, you what? The man built that physique, bro, 1 day a week? Like, it's insane. So Mike Mentzer, man, rest in peace, bro. I think he is up there, man, the golden era of bodybuilding, just bodybuilding history in general, man. The man will not be forgotten, bro. The man will not be forgotten, and you guys have to check out his videos, man, his training methods, like all that good stuff, bro. It's incredible, man. And to leave off this awesome podcast, right? He was talking to, I believe, Andrew Huberman, if I'm not believe, and was breaking down some of the 3 things you have to follow, right? Especially on your fitness journey. The 3 things are: don't take steroids, all right? Even if you're competing, they are absolutely not worth the benefits, right? Absolutely not worth it. 2, get good at something, bro. Don't make bodybuilding or lifting your whole 100%. Get good at something. Become a jack of all trades. Become good at whatever you can get your hands and learn upon. And the 3rd and final thing is just enjoy the process, man. Enjoy working hard. Enjoy lifting, but give it your maximum effort, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's where the real growth happens. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the latest edition of Fitness After Dark. If you guys enjoyed my bodybuilding and fitness content, guys, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to change the game. We're trying to help people become the best version of themselves, educating them on the past and present about fitness and bodybuilding and the future as well, as they become the best version of themselves. So if you guys like this content, be sure to like and subscribe and follow me for the latest in awesome fitness content, guys, with 2 new videos right up here for you guys to check out as well. Have a badass rest of the day, and remember, have a badass workout as well, baby.